In this video, we will tell you about onions, which have the ability to rejuvenate the human body in the truest sense of the word. We will dive into the wonderful world of this simple but extremely useful vegetable to find out why exactly onions are able to slow down the aging process. You'll learn about the main differences between onions and other vegetables, their unique properties, such as their high concentration of quercetin and inulin, and how these substances affect our health. We will also go over many facts, statistics, and studies that support the effectiveness of onions in helping you stay young and healthy for years to come. This video will be extremely informative and helpful. So, if you want to become a master of your health, click like and let's get started. Of course, it has many other health benefits as well. But there is something important in every product that is worth highlighting. The main thing about onions is the high concentration of a substance called quercetin. Quercetin is a plant compound that belongs to the flavonoid class. These substances are produced in many plants, but onions are the champion in terms of quercetin content. Its amount is 300 milligrams per kilogram of product. Of course, this is not much compared to the supplements people use to counteract aging. But if you consume onions regularly, you will saturate your body with quercetin. This substance has two main functions: anti-inflammatory and the ability to destroy aging cells. The anti-inflammatory function of onions is of great importance in maintaining a healthy body. Our body is constantly undergoing processes of tissue die-off and cell destruction under the influence of viruses, bacteria, and external irritants. As a result of these processes, and due to the formation of free radicals that damage tissues, inflammation occurs. This inflammation gradually destroys the body and contributes to aging. Quercetin found in onions has the ability to reduce the manifestations of aging and inflammation. A study conducted at the University of South Carolina in 2016 showed that quercetin reduced oxidative stress and inflammation in people with metabolic syndrome. Participants who took 500 milligrams of quercetin daily for 12 weeks showed significant improvement in levels of inflammatory markers. Another study conducted in 2012 at the University of Michigan confirmed that quercetin can reduce inflammation in the body. The study involved 50 people suffering from rheumatoid arthritis. After 6 weeks of taking quercetin at a dose of 1,000 milligrams per day, the participants experienced a significant decrease in inflammatory markers such as interleukin-6 and C-reactive protein. Quercetin has also been shown to be effective in reducing inflammation in athletes. A 2010 study conducted at Appalachia University found that athletes who took quercetin before intense workouts experienced less muscle inflammation and recovered faster from exertion. Thus, regular consumption of onions rich in quercetin can significantly reduce inflammation in the body, helping to improve overall health and slow down the aging process. The quercetin found in onions is a powerful antioxidant. Antioxidants are substances that neutralize free radicals produced in the body as a result of life activities and external factors such as air pollution, ultraviolet radiation, and chemicals. Free radicals are reactive nitrogen and oxygen compounds that can damage cells and tissues, contributing to various diseases and aging of the body. The older we get, the more free radicals accumulate in our bodies, and the greater their negative effects. Our own antioxidant systems cannot always cope with this, and we are forced to seek external sources of antioxidants. Onions, due to their high quercetin content, are one such source. A study published in the journal Food Chemistry in 2014 found that red onions have the highest amount of antioxidants among different types of onions. The study analyzed different varieties of onions and found that red onions contained 20% more antioxidants compared to white onions and 40% more compared to yellow onions. Another study conducted at the University of Hong Kong in 2015 found that regular consumption of red onions can significantly improve the body's antioxidant status. Study participants who consumed 100 grams of red onions daily for 8 weeks showed a significant reduction in oxidative stress levels and improved health indicators. The antioxidant properties of quercetin were also confirmed in a study published in the journal Molecular Nutrition and Food Research in 2013. In this study, it was shown that quercetin not only neutralizes free radicals, but also revitalizes the body's antioxidant systems, helping them work more efficiently. Thus, regular consumption of onions, especially red onions, can significantly improve the body's antioxidant status by reducing oxidative stress levels and preventing cellular damage. This, in turn, helps to slow down the aging process and reduce the risk of developing chronic diseases. Onions, due to their antioxidant properties, are an important component of a healthy diet that helps keep the body young and healthy for years to come. The accumulation of senescent cells in the body is one of the main factors of aging. These cells, which have lost their functions, continue to exist and release toxic compounds into the environment that spread to other cells and tissues, causing damage and aging. Simply put, senescent cells infect healthy tissues with the aging process. Each cell in our body has a specific function. A muscle cell contracts, a nerve cell conducts impulses, a bone cell has a structural function, a fat cell stores fat. However, as we age, these cells lose their functions. The former muscle cell can no longer contract, the nerve cell can no longer conduct impulses, the immune cell can no longer produce immune factors. These cells continue to exist, releasing toxic compounds into the environment, which spread to the surrounding organs and tissues, causing the aging process in them. It can be said that senescent cells infect the surrounding tissues with aging. Quercetin found in onions has shown its ability to fight aging cells. It promotes their removal from the body, thereby preventing them from harming the surrounding tissues. A study conducted at Johns Hopkins University in 2010 demonstrated that the use of quercetin in high doses, 1,000 milligrams per day, promotes the disappearance of aging cells in the body. When quercetin was used, the tactic of the study was done using the hit-and-run method, meaning that senescent cells were hit for 2 to 3 to 4 days, after which quercetin was withheld. This is because senescent cells are still somewhat necessary to our body, as they control rampant cell division. Removing them completely can lead to cancer. Everything needs a balance, and doses of quercetin such as 1,000 milligrams a day taken for 7 days and a break of 21 days are used by people who don't want to age. If you don't want to take supplements, onions are not a bad source of quercetin, albeit in lower concentrations. In addition to quercetin, onions contain many other antioxidants that play an important role in protecting the body from oxidative stress and aging. Particularly rich in antioxidants are anthocyanins, which are abundant in red onions. Anthocyanins are pigments that give onions and other fruits and vegetables their red, blue, and purple colors. These substances have powerful antioxidant properties, helping to bind free radicals and protect cells from damage. The anthocyanins in red onions not only neutralize free radicals, but also help destroy senescent cells, thereby protecting the body from premature aging. Studies have shown that anthocyanins can reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease and certain cancers. One study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that anthocyanins in red onions can inhibit the growth of cancer cells and stimulate apoptosis, natural cell death. Onions also contain inulin, a type of soluble and fermentable fiber. Inulin is a prebiotic, meaning it serves as a nutrient for beneficial bacteria in the gut. These bacteria, by processing inulin, produce short-chain fatty acids, SCFAs, which play an important role in maintaining gut health. Short-chain fatty acids have anti-inflammatory effects, boost the immune system, and may even improve cognitive function by penetrating the brain. A study published in the British Journal of Nutrition in 2011 found that inulin promotes the growth of beneficial gut bacteria, improving overall health and supporting the immune system. Study participants who consumed foods high in inulin reported improved digestion and an overall increase in energy levels. Onions also have phytoncidal properties, meaning they have the ability to kill bacteria. Phytoncides are natural antibiotics produced by plants to protect against pathogens. Onions are rich in phytoncides, which are effective against many types of bacteria, viruses, and fungi. Consumption of onions can help prevent and treat gastrointestinal infections, as well as improve overall health. In addition to antioxidants, onions are rich in potassium and vitamin C. Potassium is an important mineral for maintaining normal blood pressure and heart function, while vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant that strengthens the immune system and promotes wound healing. A 2012 study conducted at the University of Florida found that quercetin reduced blood pressure in people with hypertension. Participants who took 730 milligrams of quercetin daily for 28 days showed significant reductions in systolic and diastolic blood pressure. While many vegetables contain beneficial substances, onions stand out due to their high concentration of quercetin and inulin. Let's take a closer look at how onions differ from other popular vegetables and what are their unique benefits. Onions versus spinach. Spinach is an excellent source of vitamins and minerals, especially vitamin K, vitamin A, folic acid, and iron. However, it is far inferior to onions in terms of quercetin content. Quercetin, present in onions at a concentration of about 300 milligrams per kilogram, has powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties that are hard to find in other vegetables. For example, a study conducted at the University of Saratov showed that regular consumption of onions can significantly reduce the levels of inflammatory markers in the body, while spinach, despite its many health benefits, does not have the same effect. Onions versus tomatoes. Tomatoes are famous for their high lycopene content, a powerful antioxidant that reduces the risk of cardiovascular disease and certain cancers, especially prostate cancer. However, the antioxidant properties of tomatoes and their effects on the body are different from those provided by onions. While lycopene is effective in fighting oxidative stress, the quercetin in onions also has anti-inflammatory effects and helps destroy aging cells, making it uniquely suited to rejuvenate the body. A study published in the journal Food and Chemical Toxicology confirmed that onions, thanks to their quercetin content, can slow cellular aging and improve overall health. Onions versus broccoli. Broccoli is an excellent source of vitamin C, vitamin K, folic acid, and fiber. In addition, broccoli contains sulforaphane, a compound with powerful anti-carcinogenic properties. However, in terms of inulin content, broccoli is inferior to onions. Inulin is a prebiotic that promotes the growth of beneficial gut bacteria and improves digestion. In a study published in the British Journal of Nutrition, it was shown that consuming inulin-rich foods, such as onions, improves gut flora and boosts immunity. Broccoli, despite its many health benefits, cannot offer the same level of support for gut microflora. Onions versus carrots. Carrots are known for their high beta-carotene content, which is converted in the body into vitamin A and helps improve vision and immune function. However, compared to onions, carrots contain significantly less antioxidants and prebiotic fiber. Onions, due to their high concentrations of quercetin and inulin, have a more holistic effect on the body, reducing inflammation, supporting gut health, and protecting cells from oxidative stress. So, while each vegetable has its own unique nutritional properties, onions stand out among them due to their high concentration of quercetin and inulin. These substances make onions a powerful tool for fighting inflammation, aging cells, and maintaining gut health. Regular consumption of onions in the diet can significantly improve overall health and slow down the aging process, making them an indispensable product for those seeking a long and healthy life. Conclusion. Research confirms that regular consumption of onions can significantly reduce the risks of chronic diseases, improve immune function, and slow down the aging process. Consume this amazing vegetable to stay healthy and youthful for years to come. Try to add onions to your meals every day, and then you will be healthy and young. What do you think about this? Do you agree with these statements? If there are any questions, ask them in the comments. More information on this topic can be found at the links in the description below this video and on our channel.
Subscribe and hit the bell for all notifications. Please like and share this video with your friends. Thanks to our sponsors for their support. I eagerly await your comments and encourage you to watch these useful videos.